Hi guys, welcome to my live. Um, just checking. Um, Waiting for you guys to come. Thank you for joining. Make sure to leave a comment. Um, so as you can see from the title, today we are talking about land and title deeds. I don't know why I feel like it's so funny how Kenyans have been conned so many times. Like recently, people have been complaining how you're being conned out here. Like you just see this prime land. Oh, I don't know, land in Malindi is going for 50,000, and all of you run to Malindi without doing any research, doing anything like checking for, do these people really own this land? Does this land really exist? But all of you just run to Malindi and go and buy land for 50,000, only to come later and find out that this land does not exist. Maybe even this seller does not exist. And I don't know if you guys can remember, some time back, there was, what was this guy called? Some Kikuyu guy who was selling land for the longest time. For years and years, he was selling land. I don't remember what the company is called, but it was a very famous because he was advertising his land on radios, TV, everywhere. People are buying land for so many years, only to come out later and find out this land do not exist. And this guy went, and he, until today, he has not gone to jail. He ran with millions and millions of money. And it's so funny, like right now there are a lot of land, I don't know, Nanyuki, Malindi. I think Malindi is selling a lot right now, and it's where people are being conned a lot. Hi, Akot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. And so guys, Malindi, people are being conned. I remember recently someone told me personally that there's land being sold at, I think, 75,000. But I was very skeptical about it, because I know when Delamere, or this company that grows mananasi on given mananasi, or growing mananasi on Thika highway, on your way to Thika or past Thika, that land, and they were selling a part of their land in, no, I think the government was taking back the land or something. And then, so a lot of people went to Malindi and bought the prime areas, because the only other place that grows mananasi or pineapples is in Malindi. And right now, those lands, people are selling it for a second time, pretending to be the sellers. Oh, mananasi, we do, Dalame is not, Dalame is for yogurt, or one of them, that company that was doing pineapples in Kenya. And so people right now are buying those lands a second time. And government has tried so much to come up with ways you can confirm if this land exists, if the buyer really owns the land. Is the land owned by the government, or is the land a public land, or is the land really owned by this person? And the one thing that you guys should always do is do your due diligence to make sure that whatever you're buying is what is there, like it's legit. So as you can see, Akot is saying, like, people are where did that message go? I mean, going live. Sometimes people are given great deals, they make payments in a hurry and forget to do the most important part, which is search. Very true. Not, they say not all that glitters is gold. So when people come up with these really nice deals, you should do your diligence before you decide, yes, I should invest my money in this. I mean, it's your own hard earned money. You should not just throw it out there. So as I was saying, the government came up with ways you can confirm if this land does exist and if this person or the seller really owns this land. And there are two ways you can confirm if you can do a title deed search. Okay, first and foremost, a title deed is a document that shows the details of the owner of the land. If today I own a land, I need to get a title deed, and it will have all my details, my name, my ID, and everything, even where the location of the land. So, and the first way you can confirm if this title deed does exist is you can either decide to go to the Ministry of Lands. I think it's in Upper Hill, or you can do your own online search on eCitizen or Athisasa. I know most of people had not heard about Athisasa, and I wonder, why do you go buying land if you have not gone and looked for, like, if you don't know even Athisasa exists? Let me show you that the specific platform I'm talking about. And if you're planning to buy land, Jesus, the Kikuyu in me. If you're planning to go and buy land, make sure you search this. I don't know if it can focus, but it's here. This one here. Altisasa, that is what it's called. This is the website you go. You can, it gives you the option of checking for property. It doesn't really have to be land. It can be maybe a house, and you can also transfer properties from this website, or order a plan, or even order a title deed. So what you do is you, let's say for example, you don't even want to use Adisasa, but you can use your eCitizen. I know most people right now have is eCitizen, because I mean, you need your passport, you have to go and apply an eCitizen. So the first thing you do is, if you don't have an account, you open an account with eCitizen. You just Google eCitizen, open an account, and then from there you go to the land option. Give me a second. Before I even go there, I skipped something I wanted to talk about before I even tell you how you do a title deed search. There are three different types of title deeds. There is the freehold title deed. This the title deed that gives the landowner all the rights. Like if you own a land, that it's giving you all the rights for the land. Like how do I even explain this? Like if I buy a land today, this specific title deed is giving, it shows that I have all the right to that land. And then there is the lease one, which okay, for the free lands, I can own that land for forever. It's owned by me for the longest time. And then for the lease one can only be owned for like 100 years. And then this is like the land. If I have a land and I want someone wants to farm in my land, I can lease that land to them. Or maybe they want to let's say do poultry in my land, or even do the normal farming. That is leasing. You can only hold that type of title for 100 years. And then there's another one that is called sectional title deed. This allows you to own a single unit in a big land, like just a section of the land for some time. And then, so as I was saying, if you want to do a search for your title deed, this is what you do. You create an account with eCitizen, log into your account. Then it doesn't really matter whether you're in Kenya or you're in the diaspora, the process is the same. You just need your laptop, go to eCitizen, Google, then create your own account. Or also, even if you don't have a laptop, you can download the app on your phone, or even just Google on your phone. It just give you the same details and process on how you can do it. Then you'll visit the Ministry of Land section. After you click the land icon, you should see land search icon also, just somewhere there. I wish I had a laptop like I could show you guys, but I know might be too long, but yeah, if you just follow the process, you will see. Then you can you can just search on the top of the page, sorry. And then the third step is you type the title D number there on the land search. Like when you click the icon, it will give you that box, search box. You can put the title D number. If someone is selling land to you, make sure you ask for the title D number before you send your money. Then put that title D number on that land search, and then it will give you an online form to fill out. Make sure you fill the details very correctly. I mean, most probably you will not be able to change. Then they will tell you to make a payment of 550 shillings, Kenya shillings, just 550, not much. And then you can pay with M-Pesa, you can pay with credit card, you can pay with debit card, whichever you're using. It's your own option. Then you can download and print the search results. If the payment is successful, then whenever you log into your eCitizen account, like just after that, you just log into your eCitizen account. Then at the bottom line, hapo chini kabisa hapo, you can search, there's somewhere written conduct an online title deed search hapo in Kenya there. Now you give me a minute. So after, you can just search, see if the details are correct. If the title deed has the owner's name, like the guy who is selling the land to you, their name, that the ID number they gave you, and everything else is, you know, it's correlates to whatever they were saying, then you know the land exists. If that is not to your satisfaction, you can always go to the land office in Upper Hill, like the Ministry of Land, and then you can go and they will search for you there. I'm sure they will charge you something, and then, but not a lot. And then from there, you able to know that your land exists. If you search and you do not find it, please just know it's a scam. And these people will tell you, you know, we bought this land, so I don't know, we are waiting for transfer of the document. I don't know, it was owned by another person, but now we're waiting for the transfer of the document. Be patient. Buying land is not a one-day process. Be patient, wait for them to finish transferring the documents to themselves, and then they can transfer it to you. Because in the process of you wanting to, like, the process to go fast, then you end up making mistakes and being conned, because the Kenyans have become very cunning. We keep saying Nigerians are very cunning. Hi, React Lord, thank you for joining. We keep saying Nigerians are very cunning, and or what was I saying? We keep saying Nigerians are very cunning, but Kenyans have become very cunning when it comes to land matters. They will scam you in broad daylight. I heard there's a way you can, you know, it's so sad that our country is so corrupt that you can just go and pay someone in those offices, and they just put that land for some time, or that house for some time, and then after some time it's just gone. You go looking for the land that you paid for, does not exist. You look for this person that you sold you the land, does not exist. And then your money is just gone like that. So it's really, really good when you're buying land. Be very, 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 very patient. It is not a one-day job. It's not a business you own in a week's time. Make sure you do your research. Make sure these people exist. Make sure these companies that are selling you land exist. And so that they don't sell you, they will even take you to those lands and show you it's here, it exists, this is where you will own. And then after some time, apparently that land is public land or a government land. So, or even someone else's land. Or they might even sell you, they tell you, oh, we are waiting for the transfer of documents. And then later to come and find out these documents are waiting to be transferred by from a dead person. And there's nothing as hard as transferring document from someone who died. Because maybe, let's say, they were in the, yes, the land exists, yes, it's true they were in the process of transferring the documents, but in the process this person dies, and then they will start telling you they selling you land, that land, and then the family will come and say, no, we don't want to sell. So these people will always look for a buyer to make sure that they are not the one that wanavutana with this family. So always be very careful. If the transfer of document has not been done, why hasn't it been done? And if you're not in a hurry, I don't even understand why you'd be in a hurry to buy land, and it's something that will exist for some time. If these people are genuine, you can wait for some time, let them transfer the document successfully to themselves, and then from there you can go to Aldisasa and transfer that document together. Or you both of you can go to Ministry of Land and transfer these documents together. Do not be in a hurry to just, pay money or send money to people just like that. And I don't know, there are a lot of things that people ask online about land. And I actually did a video with Queen Queen Diana herself. And she has a YouTube channel. It's called Queen Dio or Queen Dio. Or you can look it up on my videos on how to buy land with as low as 50,000 Kenya shillings. I know how she's legit. If you need any assistance, you can inbox her, or you can let me know. I can send you her number. And then from there, you can be able to buy land that you know it's legit. And you will not be conned and be screaming and crying online like people are doing currently. And yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions. I can see we have someone who is online. Any question? Hi Leah, thank you for joining. Thank you, Stanley. Boss up. Yes, we are bossing up, and we are bossing up the right way without being conned. That is why I did this live today, because I feel like a lot of people have been going through a lot lately, and you stress, but you want something to, or maybe a land to build your house for your family, or just something to invest your money, but just don't do it blindly. Don't always go run to this nice deals that are everywhere online. Everyone is trying to make money. Then these con people, they're all trying to make money. And there's this question that people are asking: can you replace a lost title deed? Yes, it's very much possible. If you just apply to the Ministry of Land, they will check if the details you put on your title deeds are correct, and then after like 60 days you can get your new title deed. So it's actually very much possible. Don't be worried if you ever lose your title deed. And then there's another question people are asking a lot: can you have two names on your title deed? Yes, it's very much possible. You and your partner, let's for example you're married, you can have one land with two names. You and your partners, you just need to, when you're putting the details, make sure you include yours and your partner's name. Or even doesn't have to be a partner, you can maybe want to own a land with your mom or your best friend or someone. You can just go and, or in your citizen, when you're filling the documents, or at the citizen when you're filling the document, make sure to include both parties there. The other one was to verify a title deed. We have already talked about it. eCitizen will guide you better. Just go and create an account, then search, and then from there you can be able to apply for a title deed from the land. You'll see the land section, and then you make sure you go there, because the eCitizen is quite broad. You see migration, you'll see transport, you'll see a lot of things. Just go to the land section, and then you will see there you can be able to verify your title deed if it's legit. When it's like the transfer documents have been done, make sure to also go there and confirm that the land you've been sold to really does exist. because they might tell you we have transferred, and then come later and find out that the land was not, the documents were not like totally transferred to you, like the ownership was not done correctly. Also, if you want to know if the title deed is original, you also go to the eCitizen, the same process. Then from there you will know if the title deed is fake or it's real. As we have said, after the transfer, you have verified that this land exists. You guys have done the transfer the correct way through Athisasa or through the Ministry of Land. Make sure you go back to the eCitizen and confirm if your title deeds is reflecting, or whether it's fake or it's original or it's real. And let's see. No. Thank you for you guys. Thank you for those who joined, for being a part of the live. I'll try and come more to these lives, maybe once a week. And let me know what you want me to talk about. And I know we have a series that we are doing. I will post a video this week for continuation. It's cooking, it's done, we are editing, it will be done soon. And then from there we continue with, you know, boosting up and going to those people who have already established business. Let's see, even if you have an established business, let us know how you did it. And then, you know, we like hearing stories of how you guys have done it, and it's inspiring to me and to other people. I would actually love to hear someone who have chains of pharmacy. How did you do it? How do you even go about it? How have you made sure that you bringing the right products to the market and all those things? If you are a pharmacist out there, you have a pharmacy or a chain of pharmacies, please reach out to me. I would love to hear that, because it's a business I'm interested in. And guys, before I close this live, I started a business myself, and I'm so glad. I feel like as much as I'm telling you people to boss up, in one way or the other, you're encouraging me to boss up myself. And soon I will show you guys. I will do a video on the business, show you and tell you the process of how I did it when it's ready and it's almost there. And thank you so much for the support. If it's your first time seeing me in your, you know, in your YouTube, please follow me, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and also comment and tell me something you would want to hear and to see more from this channel. Thank you guys. God bless you. Until next time. Peace.